I'm excited and delighted to no end to have my good friend Stephen M.R. Covey, author of The Speed of Trust and Trust and Inspire. The newly released Trust and Inspire book will be out in early 2022. This is such a hot topic, Stephen. Every technology executive is dealing with this, how to hire, retain, recruit, and grow a trusting, high-performing organization and an inspiring organization for high performance. I mean, your research is spot on. Tell us, what's the new book all about, and what are you thinking now?
Well, thank you, Hunter. It's great to be with all of you at this summit. And you're exactly right, Hunter. You've just framed some of the issues and challenges. I'm calling these the two epic imperatives of our time. The first is to win this war for talent by building a great culture that attracts, retains, engages, and inspires the best people so that we win in the workplace. And the second is the need to collaborate and innovate so that we can win in the marketplace in a changing world and stay relevant. And here's what's happened is the world all around us has changed through technology, through the nature of work itself and the workplace and the workforce and choice. The world has changed, but our style of leadership has not. It's not kept pace with the changing world. We're still operating too much from the old style of leadership, what I would call command and control. It's just we've become better at it, more sophisticated, more advanced, what I call an enlightened command and control. But it's not as relevant for our changing world as we need to be. We need a new way to lead in the new world. And I call it trust and inspire as opposed to command and control. It helps us win that war for talent, win in the workplace, and collaborate and innovate to stay relevant in a changing world, win in the marketplace. Those are the imperatives that we all feel as technology leaders are vital for us today. And we need a new way to lead in order to win in those domains.
Hey, Stephen, we're spot on, you and I, in terms of this point. Winning matters. Why does winning matter more than ever in perhaps the most highly innovative, disrupted, and opportunistic time for companies to accelerate as the whole world truly is being eaten up by software and it's all going digital?
Yeah, it's because it's zero unemployment. And people have choices and options that maybe they didn't have before, like never before. And so why are they going to stay with you? It's because you are building a kind of culture that attracts them. They feel that you're focused on not just trying to manage them, but rather to lead them. They feel trusted. They feel inspired. And the data from Bain and Company shows this, that inspired teammates are 56% more productive than even fully engaged teammates. So there's another level beyond traditional engagement, and that's inspiration. It's where the puck is going, to use the Wayne Gretzky metaphor. It's going towards inspiration. And so in a zero unemployment market, where there's people have so many options, what if you had a great culture that trusted and inspired people and was a magnet to win that war for talent? We've got to do that more than ever before. And then we also need to collaborate and innovate if we're going to stay relevant in a changing world where technology is changing everything with disruption and the like. And so you can't command and control your way to great collaboration and innovation. You've got to trust and inspire that. You've got to build a kind of culture that helps create that. And so for those reasons, this is why it's so relevant and topical and top of mind for people today, because they've got to win in those two ways. They've got to build that kind of culture and be able to innovate in that way to stay relevant. And trust and inspire, this new way to lead, is a great way to lead out with it.
I love it. Trust and inspire. You know, we used to say all of our greatest assets walk out the door at the end of every day. Well, now they work from anywhere, right? And have a whole bunch of options. And creativity and innovation really happens through trust and collaboration. And in the Zoom world we live in the digital world we live in, you have some great examples of Satyam at Microsoft. They're doing some amazing things as they just passed over $2 trillion market cap in the past year.
Absolutely. You look at what Satya Nadella has done since he came in revitalizing Microsoft so that they are winning in the workplace and winning in the marketplace. He started with a growth mindset. of how he saw people in the organization. And then he modeled the behavior. He trusted his people and his teams, and he inspired them by connecting with people and connecting to purpose. And the net effect of it is that they are a great place to work where people are drawn to them again, and they're innovating again, and they're extremely relevant in both of those areas. And like you said, they just hit $2 trillion in market capitalization. And one of only 2 companies to do that so far. And so they're getting great results, but they built a great culture. And they're a good, great example really of trusting and inspiring. But it's not just them. There's many others in the technology space. Look at what Eric Yuan has done at Zoom. Eric Yuan leads with trust and inspire as his approach. He models, he trusts, and he inspires. And as a result, they build a great team and a great culture. And they attract great people, and they keep them, and they inspire them, and they perform and produce, but also they can move fast, they're adaptive, they're responsive, they're innovative, and he's winning in the workplace, and he's winning in the marketplace. And Zoom is, and it's modeling, trusting, and inspiring. And I call it trust and inspire. It's a great example. But even outside of technology, there's people and companies that are doing this. Take Popeyes, the fast food chicken franchise, where Cheryl Batchelder came in, and through her leadership style of trust and inspire, she modeled, she trusted, she inspired, and she unleashed the creativity, the innovation, and ultimately the results of an entire franchise in a completely different space, fast food. But this kind of leadership is needed today. It unleashes the greatness and the potential inside of our people like nothing else. And people are drawn to it, and they're inspired by it. And that's the kind of leadership that's needed today. People don't want to be managed. People want to be led. They want to be trusted. They want to be inspired. And there's just a few examples of people that have done it. There's many more. And hopefully you can be one of them too. I'll bet you are.
Awesome. Stephen, you often talk about the what, the how, and the why. It truly is, if you can do anything in this pandemic, in this global crisis, is redefine your technology vision and mission and purpose, your why, your true north, and redefine really how you're going to trust and inspire relationships across the enterprise and engage the line of business, engage the C-suite, engage the board to dream about a new customer journey, both internal and external, to facilitate, enable, and lead true innovation and invention of new models and new go-to-markets. But it all comes back to trusting and inspiring.
Absolutely. It's not that those other things aren't vital. Everything else we're doing is vital. It's just how you do what you do makes all the difference. And when your mindset is one of trust and inspire instead of command and control, then my whole paradigm is that people have greatness inside of them. So my job as a leader is not to try to control them, but rather to unleash their potential, their greatness. And when I see people as whole people, then my job as a leader is not just to motivate, but to inspire. See, motivation is extrinsic, it's external. I do carrot and stick to try to motivate people. Inspiration is intrinsic. It's internal, it's inside of people. My job is to light the fire within. To inspire means to breathe life into. And so I breathe life into people, and they get that sense of passion and that burning, and that can go on forever without having to constantly come back to more rewards to try to motivate people. People don't want to be motivated. They want to be inspired, especially today. And so this is a better way to lead, to really tap into the creativity, the potential, the passion, the greatness of our people, of our teams, of our organizations, and to stay relevant in a changing world. And we need it now more than ever, especially as we emerge out of this pandemic, where people are working from home, working from anywhere, have so many options and choices. If we can build a model, a style of leadership of trust and inspire with clear expectations and accountability around that, will literally elicit the greatest performance from our people, and will also develop their capabilities and talents, and will build a great place to work with high engagement, high morale, with tremendous well-being, which is energy and joy. And that's a great place to be. I want to be a part of that. Most people want to be a part of that. And you'll also get better outcomes in the marketplace too. So I'm excited about it. And I love having the platform of this summit that you're doing, that's bringing together both technology and leadership to try to say, hey, what if we could lead in a way that could really unleash the capabilities, the talents, the potential of our people, of our team, and of our organization. And that's what this is all about.
Great stuff, Stephen. True genius. I can't wait to see the manuscript and the books coming out in April. How can people learn more about your work and possibly reach out and get engaged?
I'd love you to go to just our website, speedoftrust.com. Speedoftrust.com. There we have a variety of assets and tools and videos and things about kind of why this matters and how to do it. And we'll be populating more and more with some Trust and Inspire materials on that too as this book comes out. But there's a lot of stuff there right now that you can apply immediately to better lead through trust and inspiration. So speedoftrust.com. And you can also reach out to me through that website as well.
Great stuff, Stephen. Thank you so much. You've been such a great partner, friend. I love working with you. Thank you.